Hey, good morning, car friends. Not too far away, not too long ago, I had the pleasure of touring California, visiting some of the major players in our beloved industry of air-cooled Porsches. One of my stops were at EMPI in Anaheim. In this episode, I'd like to invite you back into the factory to have a chat with Rob Molner and to explain one of these secret products that has been like the gold standard within air-cooled Porsches for a while, but shrouded in mystery, the PMOs. What are they all about? Let's join in and find out. Thank you for watching.
So with our PMO brand, this is an original Southern California brand. EMPI purchased PMO a few years back. Now we have same original source castings here in Southern California, aluminum castings, and then we load them into our CNC machines and we machine the decks. We get the intake and the exhaust side perfect, and then we take these manifolds and then we build carburetors. I'll show you more later.
Yeah. And my function here, Rob, is to ask the silly question. Is a PMO an abbreviation or a copy or an inspiration of a classic Weber?
It's a very poetic way to ask.
Yeah.
So PMO originally stood for Porsche Mail Order.
Oh.
Strangely, Porsche brand didn't like their name being used in mail order.
No, so didn't really rhyme.
No. So a fellow had an idea that would take the original Weber carburetors that were found on the earliest flat 6 911s and 914s later, and said, you know, there's a number of inherent design challenges that I think I can overcome. So in the spirit of Southern California wacky inventor type people, this fellow came up with a number of enhancements and improvements to that Weber carburetor, and that became the PMO carburetor.
And we salute it.
We wanted to see the PMO brand thrive. So when we heard the brand was for sale and the owner was retiring, we snapped up the brand and moved it here to Anaheim.
Fantastic. So it's all American made?
All American made.
Yeah.
All the machining happens here in Southern California. We'll see the final assembly a little bit later. Beautiful, beautiful product. And what I tell, especially the most finicky Porsche owners, which you know they mostly are, if you love driving your car, take the Webers off, put them in a box,
Save them for another day.
Save them for another day.
Yeah.
Well, again, originality, number matching, I get all of that. The reality is, to rebuild a set of Webers, you could buy a brand new set of PMOs, improve performance, improve drivability, enhance safety, a number of benefits that from the driver's seat, you will feel immediately.
Oh, you're kicking in an open door. It sounds like a great idea. Am I insulting anyone involuntarily if I say that in my little niche of the world in Denmark, PMO is considered like a racing thing?
I certainly don't think it's a downside, but the reality is PMO has lots of racing credentials, lots of racing provenance. The reality is, if we want to talk about drivability, there are inherent benefits to PMO that Weber will never be able to deliver. So let me show you what we have here. This is a raw casting that started the machining process. And then here's a casting where we've already got our windows. So some people call these Webers with windows. We won't detract because why wouldn't I want to see fuel level? Why would I have to disassemble partially the carburetor to see my fuel level when I can just look in and see inside? So it's
looks
really
very maritime.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You know, it's some very simple enhancements. So for example, on PMO, when I look at the fuel inlet, the fuel rail, you'll notice that this is cast in. That's not a rubber hose that's going to eventually perish and potentially cause
fires.
Right, that's the word I was looking for, yes. So number one, this junction will flow more fuel because the bore of the carburetor, when we say it's a 40 or a 46 or a 50, that's truly the bore of the carburetor throat. The Webers typically choke down, so a 40 millimeter is actually less than 40 millimeter. So if you want to flow more air and fuel, one of the simplest ways to do that is to unbolt the Weber and bolt in a PMO. They're meant to be interchangeable, so there is no permanent change.
No.
There is no cutting, drilling, welding.
No.
You could have complete originality.
Nothing is reversible here.
Everything is completely reversible, yes.
Right.
So Mats, let me tell you what makes PMO awesome. It's not just that it's all assembled in California and machined in California and sourced in California. I'm from California. I think that's pretty cool.
Obviously you do. I think it's cool too.
Thank you. But as I mentioned, there are inherent designed-in benefits that a PMO carburetor or EFI delivers that the Weber simply cannot deliver. So let's start at the start. The intake, the venturi, the barrel is larger. If it's a 40 millimeter carburetor, it's actually 40 millimeters all the way up and down, so it can simply flow more air and fuel. We talked about the integrated fuel rail, how that is going to preclude any sort of accidents about fuel in the compartment. This is never going to wear out like a rubber hose will. When we talk about the idle circuit, when we talk about the guts of the carburetor, they're simply more robust than the Weber. Some of the critical pieces, there is one throttle shaft that ensures precise butterfly action. The Weber is comprised of 2 throttle shafts. Those throttle shafts are isolated in the body directly, meaning they wear on the casting. Eventually, after 10,000 throttle snaps, there's going to be wear on this end that may not be the same on this end, or that 2-piece of shaft might eventually get out of sync. I've heard people spending thousands of dollars and months of time tracing stumbles. How can I make my car accelerate smoothly and precisely? Well, one way is to have a singular throttle shaft and to have that throttle shaft isolated by nice big bearings that are not going to wear the carburetor body. So when you look at the real guts of the PMO, what you get is an enhanced design. You get multiple benefits, and you get them in the exact footprint of the original carburetor. So for people that crave originality, it looks period correct, or if you wish, you can have it in the R finish, so a little more racy if that's your thing. Ultimately, what we want at PMO and at EMPI is for people to enjoy driving the car, and that means the car responding in the way that you've become accustomed. If you're tired of stumbles, if you're tired of uninspiring acceleration, we have an answer for you.
Wow. And you build them, Abraham?
Yes, I do.
It's like grown-up Lego.
Yes. So we get them, rock casting from the factory.
Yeah.
And then, the Sergio outside, he does all the machining process.
We covered that.
Batteries, holes and everything, threads. And then, 40 millimeter, or we got 46 millimeter or the 50 millimeter. And then, all my lovely components right here, and, go ahead and assemble them to where the finished product.
How many parts go in there?
Roughly,
approximately.
I want to say between, I haven't really counted, but I want to say it almost 80, I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with all the jets and everything, all the studs.
And you know exactly what goes where, or you
Yes.
follow a manual, or you just do it?
At first, I had to follow a manual steps, but I've been doing it for quite some time, and I'm got used to it, so I don't. It's just off the top of my head now.
Yeah, but we have a German word called Fingerspitzengefühl, and it's just when you just have it.
Yes, yeah.
Like a certain skill.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Abraham.
Yes,
That was great.
Thank you.
Rob, this is the Santa Claus's workshop in here.
This is when we have our PMO open house adjacent to Porsche Week. This is always a very popular place. PMO before was kind of shrouded in secrecy, and to be able to show people what's happening and how we do it and the people that do it, that's always a crowd pleaser. I just love these factory visits. I think it's amazing to see how human hands and metal join together in producing a little thingy that makes our lives better. PMO carburetors are not just about performance and speed, it's also about reliability and drivability of your car. We at JP Group, we love this thing with precision and quality, and we think PMO manifests both of them. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Would you follow Rob's advice, put your old Webers on a plastic bag on a shelf and drive with the PMO, or would you stay completely stock on original? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and helping us to get this JP Group Club on the fly. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Hey car friends, thank you for watching JP Group Club.
This is our new YouTube channel. It's obviously sponsored by JP Group, and we're aiming to tickle you in all the right places with information and entertainment pertaining air-cooled cars from primarily Porsche and Volkswagen. Stay tuned, and we're going to take you through production. We're going to test products at the workshop. We're going to take you to interesting places, drive fascinating cars, and meet relevant people. Help me get this show on the road. Press the subscribe button and like and whatever you can. Share it with your friends, and we're going to make it fly. Thanks a lot for watching.